2025 has had more dirty movements in the WNBA than even 2024, as you can see from the injured roster. Caitlyn Clark might not be playing this season anymore, along with Sophie Cunningham and many other Indiana Fever stars are out for the season. Blame it on the refs, but it is what it is. What are the dirtiest moves of 2025? Number 10. DeJani Carrington foul on Barker. In the third quarter of a lopsided 93-79 loss to the Los Angeles Sparks on June 6, 2025, Dallas Wings guard DeJani Carrington went tumbling for a loose ball, but as she fell, she yanked Sparks rookie Sarah Ashley Barker down by her ponytail. And here's where it gets even crazier. Officials slapped her with just a common foul. No flagrant, no ejection. Barker, unfazed, sank both free throws like it was nothing. But social media, it erupted. Dirtiest player in the league, one fan fumed. If she had extensions, it would have come off. The Wings' own announcer Ron Thulin quipped on replay, half in disbelief. Carrington, fresh off defending her hard play style online after a flagrant on Skylar Diggins days earlier, led Dallas with 16 points but 7 turnovers, fitting for a night that spiraled. Fans piled on, calling for suspension, linking it to her infamous eye poke on Caitlyn Clark last playoffs. Stick around, because this next part is huge. With the Wings at 1-8, her grit looks more like grudge these days. Number 9. Caitlyn Clark, foul on Angel Reese. It's June 16, 2024, and the Indiana Fever are battling the Chicago Sky. The crowd's electric, but things are about to get messy. Angel Reese, Chicago's rebounding juggernaut, drives to the hoop. Caitlyn Clark, Indiana's sharpshooting rookie, goes for the block but catches Reese's head with a stray arm. Reese hits the deck, hard. And here's where it gets really interesting. She pops up, eyes blazing, ready to square off with Clark before teammates intervene. And you'll want to pay close attention to this part. The WNBA's investigating claims of racial slurs aimed at Reese, only for the investigation to return void. Number 8. DeJani Carrington foul on Jessica Shepard. The Dallas Wings are scrapping with the Minnesota Lynx in a tight 85-81 loss. The crowd's buzzing, but things take a wild turn in the third quarter. DeJani Carrington, the Wings' fiery guard, is chasing Lynx forward Jessica Shepard on a fast break. Shepard's driving hard to the rim, and Carrington, known for her relentless defense, goes for the block. But here's where it gets really interesting. Her arm swings high, catching Shepard square in the head with a swipe that looks more like a boxing jab than a basketball play. The whistle blows, and it's a flagrant 1 foul. Social media erupts with fans calling it dirty and clips racking up views. Carrington's out here collecting flagrants like trading cards, one user quips. 7. Angel Reese, smacking Aaliyah Edwards. It's September 3rd, 2025, and the Chicago Sky are battling the Connecticut Sun in a game that's already a lost cause for both teams. Angel Reese, the Sky's fiery forward, is scrapping for a rebound when, bam, her arm swings back, smacking Aaliyah Edwards square in the head. Edwards hits the floor, and the refs freeze the play. And here's where it gets even crazier. It's Reese's 8th technical foul of the season, triggering an automatic 1-game suspension and an $800 fine. Was it intentional? The footage is murky, but the damage is done. Reese misses the Sky's next game against the Fever. Stick around because this next part is huge. Her teammates aren't thrilled and the drama's just starting. 6. Brittney Griner's foul on Caitlyn Clark. It was late May 2025, and the Atlanta Dream were clinging to a slim lead against Caitlyn Clark's Indiana Fever at State Farm Arena. With 4 minutes left, Brittney Griner, now with the Dream after her Phoenix days, re-enters with 5 fouls already. She's a veteran enforcer, 6'9" and built like a wall, but the refs are calling everything. And here's where it gets even crazier. She picks up her 6th on a ticky-tack shoulder nudge against Clark, fouling out with just 5 points and 7 rebounds in an 81-76 loss. Cameras catch her storming to the bench, mouthing off in frustration. No audio, but her lips move furiously. Social media erupts as lip readers dissect it. Fucking trash? White girl? Or was it fucking whack call? Weeks later, Griner finally addresses it before a Mystics rout. I remember fouling out, being mad, she says, chuckling dryly. But I wouldn't use that language. Ain't me. No WNBA probe, no suspension, just endless online squabbles. Fans demand apologies. Others shrug it off as bench rant drama. Clark, she drops 32 on the Liberty next game, unfazed. Number 5, Kelsey Plum fouls Carla Light. On May 16, 2025, the WNBA court turned into a scene straight out of a tense drama when Los Angeles Sparks guard Kelsey Plum fouls Carla Light. Kelsey Plum tangled with Golden State Valkyries Carla Light. Picture this. First half, San Francisco's Chase Center buzzing, and Plum, a former Aces star, gets caught in a moment that had fans gasping. As Lady drives, Plum's defense gets a bit too cozy, resulting in a foul that's more than just a whistle. It's a statement. The ref's call was quick, but social media was quicker, erupting with clips and hot takes. Plum's playing like she's settling a personal score, one fan posted. And here's where it gets really interesting. This wasn't Plum's only controversial play this season. Just when you thought she'd keep it clean, her earlier flagrant foul on Veronica Burton had already sparked debates. Stick around, because this next part is huge. Is Plum's aggression a spark or a liability? Number 4, Aja Wilson throws Kayla McBride. The Las Vegas Aces are getting smoked by the Minnesota Lynx. Aja Wilson, the WNBA's reigning MVP, is visibly fed up. Her team's sitting at a mediocre 12-12, and the Target Center crowd is eating it up. But here's where it gets really interesting. In the first quarter, Wilson and Lynx All-Star Kayla McBride get tangled in the paint. McBride, trying to set a screen, locks arms around Wilson's neck. Wilson's not having it. With a swift, forceful shove, she sends McBride sprawling to the floor, no flagrant foul called. And you'll want to pay close attention to this part. Wilson's shove wasn't just physical, it was a glimpse into her frustration. The Aces lose 109-78, and McBride? She drops 8 three-pointers, laughing last. 3. J.C. Sheldon's flagrant foul in Sun Fever game. Still on June 17, 2025, the Indiana Fever Connecticut Sun game turned into a cage match, and J.C. Sheldon was at the heart of it. Late in the third quarter, with the Fever leading 47-39, Sheldon, a Sun guard, swiped at Caitlyn Clark's face during a drive, catching her eye. Clark squinted, clearly stung, and pushed Sheldon away. And here's where things go completely off the rails. Marina Mabrey stormed in, shoving Clark to the floor in a move that had social media lighting up. "Dirty play!" fans cried. Refs reviewed it, slapping Sheldon with a flagrant one and handing technicals to Clark Mabrey and Tina Charles. But here's what they're not telling you. Tensions were already simmering, with Sheldon and Clark trading barbs all game. The Fever won 88-71, but the real score was the chaos. Stick around, because this next part is huge. Sheldon's foul sparked a near brawl later, getting her ejected. 2. Sophie Cunningham on J.C. Sheldon. The WNBA saw tempers flare when Indiana Fever's Sophie Cunningham took down Connecticut Sun's J.C. Sheldon in a moment that had everyone talking. It's the final minute of a blowout, Fever up 88-71, and Sheldon's driving to the basket. Cunningham, playing enforcer, grabs her around the neck and yanks her to the floor. And here's where it gets even crazier. The bench is clear, players shove, and suddenly Cunningham, Sheldon, and Lindsay Allen are ejected. Earlier, Sheldon had poked Caitlyn Clark in the eye, earning a flagrant one, so this felt like payback. Social media lit up. Fans called Cunningham a hero for protecting Clark, while others dubbed it disrespectful. But wait, this next part is what really matters. Cunningham later trolled Sheldon at an autograph event, signing her card, "Property of Sophie Cunningham." Talk about a feud that's just getting started. 1. Sydney Colson steal on Kelsey Plum. It was June 12, 2025 at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and the Indiana Fever were locked in a tight battle with the Las Vegas Aces. The scores knotted at 82 with under 2 minutes left, Fever clinging to playoff hopes at 15-16. Plum, the sharpshooter with ice in her veins, grabs the inbound, eyes the rim for a dagger 3. And here's where it gets even crazier. Sydney Colson, the 35-year-old vet who jumped from Vegas to Indy for that championship glow-up, anticipates like she's reading her ex-teammate's diary. She darts in, strips the ball clean mid-dribble, and races for the layup that seals an 88-84 upset win. Crowd erupts. Plum shakes her head, muttering something about "karma's a thief." Social media, instant frenzy. Clips hit millions, fans crowing, Coulson just pickpocketed her past. Dry as it gets, two-time champ turning on her old crew, proving bench players can steal the show. But wait, this next part is what really matters. With Coulson sidelined weeks later by a torn ACL, that steal became her season's mic drop. Plum dropped to 28, but it wasn't enough. Feud fuel for the rematch if she makes it back. Which of the dirtiest moves of 2025 was your favorite? Let us know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss a thing. Stay tuned.